Hood, Hierarchy, MOBCAST. Every single episode, man, we're gonna give them a little background.
I know how I feel because I've been through that 1,000 times.
Lovely ghetto you, beautiful ghetto you, sweet ghetto.
We made so much doing that. I started taking that money throwing the concerts.
Okay.
All right. Kanye West.
A troubled. I hate to use this word. Crazy genius.
Okay, now listen. You know why I'm going with this now that I said Kanye West. Okay. Now this is something people don't know about Kanye West. So it's like when I hear him, oh, he's Uncle Tom, and he do this and he do that. Now I ain't gonna lie, his recent thing, I was with him until he like try and make the Kardashians be okay though. It's like make up your mind, man. You either in it all the way or you're not. But he did something years back that no one else would do. You know, and I'm sure you know what I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all
got on TV.
What'd you say, Snap? Tell him.
He got on TV and said George Bush hate black people.
You're right. At a time when it needed to be said. But do you know it's a backstory to that? Do you know why he did it? Well, guess what? I gotta tell a story, y'all. So I'm mad at my business one day, waiting for a call from chairman like I do every day. So chairman said, hey, Kanye West is in town signing books. It's time to go get in his face about the black people in New Orleans. Now, the last time I seen Kanye West, rest in peace to him, they had an altercation with a rapper, and the rapper left in a body cast. So I'm like, oh man, chairman, man, he always. So I'm like, boy, do I feel like going to jail or getting beat up today? I'm like, oof. So I'm looking. Good Beats is a good kid. I'm like, I gotta go drop little beats off on this. I say, you know what, chairman? I got you. So I call my ride or die homeboy, Cal the chemist. I say, chemist, I need you to go pick up the chairman to go meet Kanye West. I know he gonna jump for it because he want to go meet Kanye West. Right? So I say, now when you get
that trigger word.
I say, now when you get there, I need you to put the phone on speaker because I want to hear everything. I say, hold it up to chairman when he talking to Kanye. So Kim is thinking this is his big break. Well, it was in a way though. He thinking it's his big break.
Yeah.
So they get there. I hear Kim is like, oh, it ain't nowhere to park. I hear chairman say, what you talking about? Park right here at the front. It's a line of people out there. They're like, man, all these people that spent the night out there to see this man. Yeah. Chairman walks right in. So chairman finna lay the smack down on the dude. So chairman walks in. I hear chairman say, hey, I need to talk to you about what's going on in New Orleans. And they told him, no problem. Give us a second. So chairman going to get out though to do his thing. So now I hear chairman say, hey man, these black people down there, ain't nobody doing nothing about it. George Bush don't care about black people. He's telling them, Kanye like, man, I'm gonna do something, man. So they leave. And chairman like, okay now, this is Chicago. I will see you again. So now it's safe. Later that night, I'm over chairman's crib. So we talking about what happened. I'm like, man, you just don't care, man. I'm like, I heard you, man. I'm like, you just don't care. And you know, but I knew that. So chairman phone ring. Kanye West, the manager says, turn to MBC right now. Don't do it later. Do it now. So he on the phone with him, like, you on NBC? He's like, yeah, I'm looking. We looking at Kanye West talk, and boom, that's when the George Bush don't care about black people record came out. And that's on Everything I Love. It went just like that, man.
Hey, behind the scenes, yeah, don't, but
that statement was legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Because it's like who had a nerve to even say that?
But it's important. That's why I said that's why I was kind of struggling. I wasn't being liberal or evasive when I asked my questions about relationships. Congressman Rush. No, I want to be. You talk about even Kanye West. The deal is you have to talk about even you have to put in context of the time what was going on. New Orleans. That's right when Hurricane America, how people call Hurricane Katrina. We had seen bodies floating all over the water. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And what we did, we had seized the time. And when I got there, you know what I'm saying? Even I told him it's important. When I was talking to him, I had said to him, I said, y'all have a responsibility. I said, I just left Ireland with Bernadette Devlin. I said, a white woman who, when the Black Panther Party gave, when the governor of New York, the mayor of New York, gave her the keys of the city, she turned the keys over to the Black Panther Party. I seen the twinkle in his eye when I said that white woman done that. I said, see, we have to, like I say, it's important that you talk like put stuff in context, all that, because it gives you a more full, like you just can't say these kids are messed up now. You got to talk about the type of music, the Grand Theft Auto gang. They carjacking. That just didn't pop up.
Right.
These children grew up on Grand Theft Auto. They ain't grow up on Atari or Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to put in that whole, that's what I say, the climate. You know what I'm saying? It's a climate that, you know what I'm saying, in all due respect, that you want to have a sort of like revolutionary relationship. Or, you know what I'm saying? There was a climate in the 60s where the athletes, you wouldn't be out there fighting to get no football player, no quarterback job. You had athletes like Muhammad Ali that said, I stand with you all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The script was flipped. It was James Brown had a whole totally different song planned at first. H. Rap Brown. Not only is he Ma'am Jamil Al-Amin, who locked up right now. Right. They said, you better go back in the studio with that garbage. James Brown came back out and said, I'm black and I'm proud. He couldn't have pulled that stunt he pulled in the Rocky movie with the red, white, and blue drawers on. There was a climate where Marvin Gaye was able to go against Barry Gordy and the Italian gangsters that ran Motown Records, say, I'm going to this song, what's going on. Right. It was a climate. We weren't cool to snatch no sister purse. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, you still got like a sore thumb. You know what I'm saying? I remember even when I first, back to you asked earlier, what do I remember? I used to ride around organized, and I remember Cass was saying, man, he crazy. He think he back in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? This is I had an afro, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Afro,
right.
You know what I'm saying? And, so the climate was not even really conducive for people to understand who I was. It's like, man, Cass would think, you got to, you got to be a Muslim. No, you know what I'm saying? No slight on that. No, I'm a revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? But Cass couldn't even grasp it. Like, you on that Muslims and blood. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't even grasp it. For my sanity and my survival, a lot of people don't understand that you fighting. A lot of these cats grew up of opportunists. They be like, "Oh, you the same thing as such." I'm like, "No, this I don't, man. I don't ain't no profit in this here." You know, I tell people, I say, "Man, this ain't no man. This shit. The pay is short. And you might not live long." You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know another one I gotta say that you said because it stuck with me forever, and I live by this, right? You was telling me like, hey man, you can't let people play games with your sanity. Man. And I'm like, what you talking about? You said it's just so cold. You say, hey, you and Elo can't tell me that that Dodge over there is an ice cream truck.
That's right.
And y'all say, oh, they got an ice cream truck, and Elo walk up and get a cone. And he's like, oh, this is good. And you say, oh, let me get one. I say, Chairman, you're not going to get a cone? And I'm going to say, I'm saying, no, I'm not getting a cone because that's not an ice cream truck.
That's right. That's right. That's right. You got to have Flip Wilson has said, one who played the Geraldine, he was one, in fact, white people accept him on TV, felt comfortable with him, you know what I'm saying? Flip Wilson said, after he made his first $1 million, he knew he wasn't a nigga no more. Right. But he did not know what he was. I know I'm clear. I'm Chairman Fred Hampton Jr, the Black Panther Party, cause you can't, I don't care if you come to us, well, you kind of like this. I'm clear. You have a generation that's who they talk, that person, these guys not clear on nothing. You had a structure. Chicago was the last major city that crack cocaine was brought in.
I didn't ever knew that.
They had to kill Fluky Stokes, lock up Jeff Ford, Chief Malik, Imam Malik.
Right.
They had to destroy certain dynamics. You know what I'm saying? It was such a structure in this city. I remember one time, it was, I forgot, what's that place? Amphitheater on 43rd and Halston somewhere?
Oh, yeah, Amphitheater, yeah.
Face, this Face, won't know.
And for the record, I was finna let you go, but you just keep coming with this fire, so you gotta go. Come on.
Face had came on, and this was, they had done the song, this around the time, Ghetto Prisoners and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Down. And when Face had done that song, Gangsters Don't Live That Long, a lot of them young cats was subjective.
Yeah.
They didn't know that, you know, they up in the ante, you know what I'm saying? And, and they had booed. They booed.
We was in the crowd booing.
Man, a lot of them cats got checked on the that same night. It was such a structure to say, hey man, it came from down from the prison. It was a, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't stick up the wrong person. All this stuff, it was a checks and balances. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You couldn't come to you get a tour of the cat because you know your actions can impact. You might do the wrong move. That's going to impact Stateville. You know what I'm saying? Right. You as a structure, checks and balances. You can pump them on any drug. You just pop in and just say such a. These cats they destabilize the structure. One of America's policies, one of their policies is to create chaos, then restore order. Create chaos, then restore order. Destroy all definitions. You know what I'm saying? What the Panther Party was, what the Disciples was, what the Vice was, what a man is, what a woman. You destroy all structure. Then you have an upcoming generation. Under George Bush Jr., when he was George Bush Sr., when they invaded Iraq, and one period in Iraq, over 73%, I believe, of the population was under 17 years old. You had a whole generation of people who didn't know what happened before them.
Right.
You got cats now who didn't know nothing, have no idea what the Black Panther Party was. You know what I'm saying? And then add that, they're not only ignorant, it's an arrogance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a comrade just told me just now, we talking. Somebody they called and say, man, they Channel 9 News said this group was with the Black Panther. I said, no damn Panthers out there. You know what I'm saying? And see, Chicago used to be it's checks and balances. You have a framework. You can, and I be saying, well, they mean well, so, but who pays the repercussions though? You know what I'm saying? Because see what the state do, they'll grab certain entities, the false flag, and put out there to justify getting who they really want to get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you need checks and balances. What is a family? What is a? You can't go to AutoZone and say, yeah, man, I need a fuel pump. Well, a Chevy fuel pump is $20. Well, give me that. Sir, you have a Ford, but I want the one that's cheaper. He says, sir, you just can't switch your mind what you want. You'll say it doesn't fit. You just can't come and say, man, my homie get on a black jogging suit. He a Black Panther too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's checks and it's a struggle. When you destabilize the structure, you can have a lot of quick benefits and you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. But the deal is you end up paying a price for that. You got a generation of cats who have no idea what it is. I'm saying manhood, womanhood, childhood, structure. You know what I'm saying? Respect. You know, man. I told someone we was doing a movie on the movie said Judas and Black Messiah. I say I don't know this before the pandemic. I said I don't.